Planted a seed of an apple one day. Now got a picnic cover my head. Planted a truce on a slab of stone. Well, the world's still there, but the outside's gone. Ain't that a way to make the wheels go, boy? Ain't that a way to make the wheels? Fed a whole tribe with fish and bread. I called him a commie and left him for dead.
Hello, folks. I am the Spaceman, and I am here in your area at this time. If you've clicked on the video, and I'm smoking myself a nice big stogie. A little bit of a bad hair day, excuse me. I'm getting back. People have been asking, are you coming back? Yeah, I'm getting it together, but it's been rough. It's been a little bit rough. I don't want to get into it. You probably know. You probably see my videos. I lost my father, and then 2 weeks later, I lost, which my father was probably one of my favorite person in the world, and I lost my cat, who was my favorite cat of all time, more than likely. I got some up there, you know, like, that were my favorites, like, probably 4 or 5, you know, something like that, right? But this guy was, like, way up there, man. So, yeah, it's been a little rough, but I'm hanging in there, and I will be getting it back together soon. It was just what I want to mention about a cigar. Why I smoke cigars. Now, I love my pipes, and you guys know that. And I will be back to do some tobacco reviews, of course. So just hang in there. I'll be back before you know it. And I like my coffee with a cigar. Can you see that? Can you see that nice color without me spilling it? I guess you can't. Coffee's down too far. A cigar relaxes me. Very relaxing. Very, might say the word, contemplative, meditative, just all around relaxing. Very peaceful, enjoyable experience. And it's getting me through this. It's helping me get through. God is the main one who's helping me get through this. It even mentions in the Bible, in Isaiah, if I can remember the actual verse right now. I can't put my finger on the verse number, but it's in Isaiah, and it speaks of God creates light and darkness, and he creates good times and bad times. And it says, I, the Lord, are the one who creates these things. I would like to read the actual verse for you, so just hold on 1 second. Let me get my Bible here. Okay. It's Isaiah 45:7. which is the Old Testament. As you know, and I'm going to read that to you. Isaiah is quite a long chapter of the Bible. So, in Isaiah 45:7, it reads like this: I form the light and make the dark. I send good times and bad. I, Jehovah, am he who does these things. Open up, O heavens, let the skies pour out their righteousness. Let salvation and righteousness sprout up together from the earth. I, Jehovah, created them. Now, have you ever been through a bad time in your life? I know I have. You know, I lost my wife to cancer in '97. I've lost pets that I was very close to. It kind of can have an effect on you, and has effect on me as a Christian, deepening my relationship with Christ and making me closer to Christ. And that is exactly what this situation has done. And sometimes when we lose somebody, we tend to get a little selfish about it. And let me explain to you what I mean by that. It's painful. Yes, we miss them. I miss my cat terribly. I miss him. I really do. I've been crying a lot. I cried over my dad. Now I'm crying over my cat. I was just coming out of the woods about, trying to get to a certain level after my father passed away. And I was basically just getting kind of stabilized, I want to say. And then my cat, bam, I get hit in the head again. I get hit in the face with the baseball bat. My cat dies. Okay. So, we tend not to think of the person or the animal. Were they really happy and content with their life? Were they suffering? Which my father had told me he didn't feel that. He didn't feel really good. He was suffering. He said, I think it's time for me to go. My cat had a terminal illness that went undiagnosed. We still to this day don't. It could have been kidney trouble. It could have been heart trouble. It could have been cancer. Unless I would have had the money to spend thousands of dollars, which I do not, I chose to had to put him down, and that was a very, 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 very difficult decision. Having cats of my own that I've had for long periods of time, I've never had to put a cat down. I had to put a cat down that was given to me like 2 or 3 weeks later, and I liked this cat. It was one of my brothers. I used to go over there, and I used to see this cat, and I even cried then, but so I still love this cat, and I love all animals, and I would cry to see any animal be put down. But, and it's especially sad going to the place and hearing it was the animal control center that helped me out, because I did not have a lot of money to have him put down. So going there, you see all these animals coming in. You hear all these dogs barking. It's the saddest thing you ever want to hear. They're all over. So the cat's at peace, and I should be at peace. And another thing that I thought of that entered my mind the other day was a strange little thought. Because I lost my mom like 4.5 years ago. So I thought to myself, you know what? God just gave my mom 2 beautiful gifts in the 2-week period. My father and her favorite cat. She loved Yui with all her heart. That was her favorite cat. So anyway, let us try to think of these things and bring our relationship closer to our God and our Creator and Christ and the Lord, because that is what's most important. He is our Father, and whether you believe that or not, that's your own choice. I believe that, and I feel that in my heart, and He's never going away. He's always going to be there, so I can always go to Him for resolution and peace, serenity. But smoking a cigar, and this is going somewhere here, what I'm telling you, because it's it helps. It's a relaxing thing, and it helps. It calms my mind, and it's a nice, relaxing, enjoyable thing. And sometimes they say, do what you got to do to get through it. I don't do drugs. I'm not an alcoholic. I have a drink once in a while. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you're not drinking to get drunk all the time. You know what I'm saying? But you're not really supposed to drink to get drunk at all, according to the Bible. But I believe that you can have a glass of wine to relax you, occasionally. Everything in moderation is my favorite slogan. So, smoking a cigar is a rather enjoyable experience, and this particular cigar is hand-rolled by Z's Cigars, which I believe is in Tampa. It's in Tampa, yes. And you can see it's a nice, dark, oily wrapper, chocolatey wrapper. Has a very nice, solid cap on it. I got a punch cut. And it's a chocolatey, coffee, kind of like creamy, a little bit woody maybe, flavor or notes to it. So don't worry, there'll be videos coming up, and I know I said this before, I'm going to say it again, the lighter video is coming. I'm getting closer to it, and it will be done when the time is right. I'm getting my lighters together little by little here while I'm dealing with all the other things that are going on, and I will do that, but I want to do it the right way. I want to show you a new lighter I got, by the way, during the time in between. Ace of Spades Zippo lighter. Beautiful. I love Zippo lighters. So tonight I'm drinking Gevalia House Blend Coffee, one of my all-time favorites. So with that said and done, I'm going to sit back and smoke my cigar, wander around YouTube and watch some videos, and I will be back again to see you all in the next video. This is Spaceman signing out. Catch you later.